Well, Stacey Campbell, you are no stranger to 700 Club Canada. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Lori. Great to be here.
Well, Stacey is the president and CEO of Prison Fellowship Canada, and you've worked with people in prison and their families for years, Stacey. It must have its challenges. What keeps you encouraged in your ministry?
There's two areas really that help us to be, for myself to be encouraged, but also our full staff to be encouraged, Lori. And that is, number one, we work on the ground. All of our staff are in the prison. They're in the streets and working with families and victims as well. And I think that being immersed in the ministry ourselves really helps to keep us encouraged. And that's where we see the impact and transformation. And they aren't somebody else's stories. They're stories that God allows us to participate in.
Well, I think that's the truth of it. Like, if you're at front lines and you're actually looking people in the eye and experiencing their story with them, that makes all the difference, doesn't it?
For sure.
Well, you have a special program called the Angel Tree Program. And can you just tell us what is it and who is it for?
It would be my pleasure. The Angel Tree program serves to make a connection between the parents who are incarcerated and the children who have an incarcerated parent. So the program is initiated by the incarcerated parent, mom or dad, who fills out an application for their child to receive a gift. And in addition to that, they will write in their own handwriting, they will write a gift tag on that application. So the program is meant to, it's not about the gift so much as it is about the connection between the two. We know that prisoners are less likely to reoffend if they are engaged and have a connection with their family. And we know that children are more inclined to do better in academics. They are more inclined to reach out socially and interact with their peers when they have a connection with a parent. So we rely on the local church and individual sponsors who come along and sponsor those applications, and then a gift is purchased, wrapped, and the parent's gift tag is put on the present, and then that's delivered directly to the child.
Wow. Wow, that is beautiful. Because I'm sure that Christmas, like many holidays, would be an extra challenge if you had an incarcerated parent or you were the one incarcerated with not being able to be with your children. So what a wonderful program that is. When you sponsor a child with Angel Tree, so what does the child receive then? You described that they get a gift. Is this a gift that maybe the parent picks out for the child? Is it that personal, or how does it work?
So that's right, Lori. There are some variations in it, but the inmate will specify on their application the name of their child, the age, and a suggested gift for them. Oh. And then we interact with the caregiver, whoever the child is in the custody of, whether it's a spouse or a grandparent or perhaps an aunt or uncle, that type of thing. So right. So then we will connect with them, make sure that they're willing to accept the gift, and then we'll discuss what the gift suggestion is. And sometimes we make an adjustment, but oftentimes we're able to get what the parent is asking for.
That must be so fun to play Santa Claus in kids' lives, you know? Does it feel a little like that?
It does feel like that, and after you've done it, when you've delivered a gift, I mean, it stays with you. I remember the first gift I ever got, and it was a little boy, and his caregiver, it was this grandma, answered the door, and the little boy, and I said, "Oh, here's a gift from your dad," and it was just this, oh, he remembered me.
Yeah.
And I think the whole gift kind of fades into the background. It's that connection and that realization that I belong, and my friends are having Christmas, but I'm having Christmas too. I'm worthy as a little kid, and that's the part that doesn't leave you.
Oh, I bet that would be so amazing. And what a blessing that you and your team are really the frontline workers in this ministry. Like, you get right in there, and the distribution of gifts, and it's so personal. I just love that about Angel Tree. I'm sure there's many stories that you could tell us, Stacey. I mean, you've been doing this for how many years has Angel Tree been around?
Angel Tree's been around for since the 80s for sure.
Okay, wow.
I've been participating for 11 years, but
Wow.
it's been around for since the 80s.
That is beautiful. Can you tell us one personal story of maybe a family that was blessed through Angel Tree and what happened?
For sure. One of my favorite stories happened, I believe it was last year, happened. There was a father at home with 4 kids and didn't know where mom was, didn't actually know if mom was even living and or alive. She struggled with a serious addiction issue and had not been heard of in years. So unbeknownst to dad and the boys, mom was in jail and attending a Bible study, one of our Bible studies. And when Christmas came around, she filled out an application for her 4 boys. And so on Christmas morning, they opened the gift, and not only did they get a gift and knew that mom was thinking about them, but they knew mom was alive.
Wow. Oh my goodness, that is so moving. That must have
Yeah.
just transformed their family.
Yeah, I can hardly say the story, Lori.
Oh.
Every time, I think I've shared the story a number of times, but it really gets me every time.
Oh, well, that's what it's all about, right, Stacey? Like, and the
Mhm.
fact that she was in your Bible studies, I mean, your ministry is doing such an amazing job and changing so many people's lives. And well, that's why 700 Club Canada loves to partner with you, because we really believe that you are the front line workers doing significant ministry and going places that most of us can't go, right? Most of us can't go into the jails or make these connections. Um,
That's right.
yeah, so this Angel Tree initiative, here's what I'm so excited about. Giving Tuesday is, coming up. It's next Tuesday. And our initiative is we're partnering together, 700 Club Canada and your ministry, and our goal is to sponsor 700 children, Stacey. $35 a child is what we're asking our viewers to give. And we want to send gifts to 700 children. I'm so excited I could jump out of my chair right now. I want to be in every living room. I want to be in every home to see the looks on these kids' faces. What would you say to our viewers is a reason for joining us in reaching this goal?
I think the number one reason is that really we're joining God in his mission of redemption and reconciliation and connection among these families, so that he can bring hope and healing into these families. So we're joining him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. How many families will be transformed because of this Angel Tree initiative? I thank you so much, Stacey. For our viewers to get involved, you have to go to 700club.ca/Giving Tuesday. Now, I'm just reminding you, we're looking for 700 people to give a $35 gift. Right, Stacey? That's all it takes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lori. Yes.
Well, we are praying for more than 700, but I'm leaning forward. If you can just hear it in my voice and you can see it on Stacey's face, will you join us in God and what he is doing in Giving Tuesday? Go on 700club.ca/Giving Tuesday. Don't delay, because it's Friday now. Tuesday's coming. Thank you, Stacey, so much. God bless you.
Thank you, Lori.
And now here's a story of one couple who found a way out of 6-figure debt. Wow.